Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to our Life Launchpad, your go-to channel for practical advice and guidance to launch your dreams into reality. I'm your host, Andrew Savina. Today, I am back again with another video for you guys. It's been a couple days. My last video was the day in the life that I uploaded on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't recall exactly, but I uploaded last week. I uploaded 2 videos last week, which is nice. I uploaded that one, and then I also uploaded Stay in the Moment, which is a good one. But today's video is going to be talking about imposter syndrome, what it is, how it can affect you mentally, physically, in doing things. It's so just all the good stuff about it. So, you get better aware of something that you might have never even heard about, but you might be actually experiencing, and I'm here to, help enlighten you. To keep it short and sweet, imposter syndrome literally, kind of explains itself in the name, imposter syndrome. Like, it deals with you feeling an imposter. It's really strong feelings of self-doubt and insecurity within yourself in scenarios where you actually are competent and knowledgeable about it, and you really shouldn't be having these feelings of doubt. It's more just your brain playing a trick on you and just messing with you, even though you have everything you need to know and everything that is necessary, but you still have these arching feelings of doubt, insecurity, self-consciousness that just pound and hound on you. Along with self-doubt and insecurity, you have this feelings of being exposed. You have a feeling that people are gonna somehow find this insight look into you and find out that you're not who you really are. You don't know what you truly do, and you don't actually do what you do, and just it's gonna bring this to light and just make you embarrassed, and it'll expose you as a fraud, even though in reality you have all the skills and all the information necessary to be the person and be in the place you are at currently. Imposter syndrome is really frequently noticed among people that are very successful and go-getters, and they do a lot, and they're people that are high achievers and perfectionists, because they have this feelings that they're never enough. It's not, whatever they do, no matter what, it's just not enough, and that they believe they can do more. They think that whatever they're doing right now is just baseline, and that they could go the next mile and do more and get better results. So, you see a lot of perfectionists, people that want to make sure everything is ideal, everything is how it should be, even though they're doing the best they can. Imposter syndrome is a scary, also negative thing for multiple reasons. And one of the first reasons that I want to talk about is that it can limit your potential. When you believe that you're not doing the best, not doing as much as you can, and that you don't deserve the credit that you're getting, or whatever it might be, the feelings, because it varies from person to person what you're feeling in imposter syndrome. It can limit you to, stop you from doing more and, keep working. You might be working on some sort of, let's say, I'm going to do this because I'm working on my channel, my YouTube channel, trying to get content out there, make good content, get it to people that want to see it. But you might be feeling these feelings that you're not worth it. You're the content's not what you should be doing. You're not in a position to. You don't have credibility, and that might stop you from continuing your work towards it. And it just makes you feel this awkward situation. Obviously, when you get these feelings of limited potential, along with it comes these feelings of mental and emotional strain. When you think that you're not qualified, you're not good enough, that you really are a fraud, that you're an imposter, you're gonna stress your mind out. You're gonna be overthinking it. You're gonna be thinking about, why are you doing it? Or should you keep doing it? It's just gonna keep bugging your brain, and it's gonna keep pounding it, and then you won't feel the same joy and the same feelings that you just had when you were doing it before. And then you're gonna start just overthinking, and it becomes this negative downslope of emotions. Next is reduced confidence. When you think about it, if you yourself don't believe that you're qualified or worthy, knowledgeable, or just whatever it is for whatever subject or area or topic that you're thinking about, you're gonna have these feelings of reduced confidence. You're gonna think you're not good enough, you're not worthy, as I said, and you're gonna just it's gonna compile on top of the negative mental strain. It works together hand in hand. If you're not feeling confident, you're gonna strain yourself mentally, you're gonna think you're not worthy, and it just goes back and forth, and you're gonna have this feeling that it's not worth it, you're not that good. But it's just your mind playing a trick on you. All this might sound really scary. There's a lot, if you think about it, you might see it in yourself. If you're somebody that's going out there putting the work in, working hard, you might be worried. You might be like, oh man, this kind of sounds like me. What am I doing? What can I fix? And here I provide you a 5-step, little guide on how to go about the situation, how to tackle the issues, how to make sure that, you're not overwhelming yourself and jumping the gun on what you really shouldn't be worrying too much about. And the first step about that is acknowledging that you are having self-doubt. You have to realize that it's your brain. It's you versus you, really. Most of the time in conflicts, it is you versus you. Your brain's trying to persuade you to not do it, make you, because you see a lot online, people doing it that have been doing it for a while. There's quotes that say it's like, don't compare your year 1 to somebody else's year 10. Like, it's just not fair. Everybody starts somewhere, starts at the bottom, and they work their way up. So you gotta acknowledge that your brain is playing tricks on you, and that you gotta readjust that thought process. The next step is setting realistic goals. Obviously setting goals that are like way out there, way out there, are really good. It's just, it gives you something to reach for. But you also need to have realistic goals that, you can accomplish in a more feasible window of time, so that when you get them, it gives you motivation to keep working towards the next goal and the next goal, and then maybe long way down the path, you reach that goal that seemed unrealistic, but with all these realistic goals in between, it just becomes realistic. And the next thing I would recommend is seeking support and feedback. When you're doing your own work and you just do it to yourself, you look at it yourself, you might get harder. You might compare it to some of your better work, some of your worst work. It's just hard to gauge your feedback. But when you go out and seek a third person perspective, maybe from a friend, maybe from family, professional, to see like what you're doing and ask for their opinion on it, it'll give you some more honest review on like some, a different perspective, just to let your brain free up and take into account that other people might think it's better than what you think. Some people might think it's worse than what you think. It's just to get a more accurate gauge on it. Next, a little more friendly, easy, something that you can do on a daily basis is keeping a success journal. Keeping track of your wins on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. Just whenever you reach goals, whenever you do something that makes you, gives you this feeling of confidence that you've accomplished something and that it is, working in your favor, and that you're doing good and you're just working towards something, just so that you can have yourself a reminder that, the work that you're doing is paying off and that there are results coming from it. And finally, stepping out of your comfort zone. When you're, as we mentioned in the beginning, if you're qualified, you're knowledgeable, you know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing, and you're still having these feelings of self-doubt, stepping out of your comfort zone will put you into, a new field, something new that you've never tried before, and it'll make you feel vulnerable. You won't know as much about it, you might not know anything about it, but then along with that, you will get these feelings and realize that what you did know, when you were in that comfort zone, you actually knew it really well, so that should, mitigates the feelings of self-doubt and the imposter syndrome, and lets you understand that you do know what you're talking about. You do know that you're qualified, but now working on something else, you need to get requalified. It's like a reassurance thing. That's a perfect way to say it. It's reassurance. When you know something well and you step out and you get into this new field of not knowing anything, it'll help you realize that you are really knowledgeable in this area and that you're completely lost in this one, which is a good thing. Imposter syndrome can fall under anybody. Knowing and realizing that you're doing the best work and you're knowledgeable of what you're doing and you're working towards the results you want will help you stay confident and continue putting in the time and effort into the hard work. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. A lot of content coming out. I got a lot of shorts coming out, a lot of gym shorts. I feel like a lot of my shorts are gym shorts, and then my videos are obviously like educational videos, and then I turn those videos into shorts as well. But I don't do many gym long videos because I feel like, I could, but it's just, I feel like when they're in short form, it's easier, unless I want to do my full workout, which I could do again. I feel like my workouts have changed a lot since I uploaded the old workout video. But with that being said, don't forget the power to transform your lives lies within you. Don't stop learning, don't stop growing, don't stop launching towards your dreams. I'm your host, Andrew Savina, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.